Gilroy city leaders there voted to approve an ordinance that would ban camping or sleeping in certain areas of the city. KION's Lindsay Seltzer talked to both city officials and homeless advocates about this push to set limitations for the unhoused.
Good evening, Veronica. The city says that the ban is partially to prevent homeless people from camping outside or near schools, but homeless advocates are concerned about how this ban will be enforced. A new ban on where the homeless can camp or sleep in Gilroy is raising concerns among homeless advocates.
So our clients have lost their homes and they're living in the elements. Every day is a struggle to get the necessary supplies. Most people are trying to find food and shelter. So disrupting this ban, doing this ban actually puts them in harm's way, makes it more dangerous for them.
Tim Davis with the South County Compassion Center says that this ban, along with the ongoing sweeps at camps, has only caused more stress for people without a place to stay.
We had a sweep at the Highway 101 at 10th Street overpass, and one individual died of a heart attack from that displacement. So it's really impacting the folks who are unhoused, but it's also impacting the city of Gilroy.
The ban restricts homeless people from sleeping or camping along creeks, bridges, and near schools, something Gilroy Mayor Mary Blankley says is important to keep the community safe.
These are things that are matters of direct public safety. School parents, daycare operators, who have all been asking us to do something about issues that are occurring where children are playing and what they're finding and what is happening while they're at school or trying to get to school.
Blankley said that there are allocated and specially trained officers that will be the ones enforcing this ordinance that can also provide resources for the homeless.
We have two, in addition to our whole police department, we have on staff two what we call quality of life officers, and they're the ones who make direct contact with those who are unhoused, transients, anyone who needs help connecting to available services, and they help ascertain what the need might be and how to most directly address it.
Mayor Blankley also told me that the city allocates $103,000 a year worth of federal funds and $464,000 a year worth of state funds to donate to all the local nonprofits to help alleviate issues with the homelessness. Reporting from Gilroy, Lindsay Seltzer, KION News Channel 46.
Thank you, Lindsay. Tough situation, and your heart breaks for the story of a man who died of a heart attack after being removed. The city of Gilroy voted 6-1 to pass the ordinance last night.